Create a 7 minutes video for YouTube about Harvard's major legal win, Judge rules Trump funding, cut unlawful. Pulse News International Desk. In a courtroom showdown that has massive stakes for academic freedom, a federal judge ruled today that the Trump administration's freeze on $2.6 billion in Harvard research funding was unconstitutional. This victory isn't just a win for one university, it's a shot across the bow of federal overreach in higher education. What happened? Judge Allison D. Burroughs of the U.S. District Court in Boston called the Trump administration's actions both retaliatory and in violation of Harvard's First Amendment rights, the Administrative Procedure Act, APA, and Title VI of the Civil Rights Act. The freeze, she noted, wasn't a direct response to actual anti-Semitism on campus. It was more about punishing Harvard for rejecting demands that went well beyond addressing discrimination. Why it matters: academic independence protected. The judge issued a permanent injunction, stopping the administration from freezing or terminating federal funding again under the same pretext: procedural and constitutional enforcement. The court found the funding cuts had violated required administrative procedures. Harvard wasn't given proper notice or allowed to defend itself, in breach of the APA and Title VI. Smokescreen exposed. The judge didn't deny Harvard had issues with anti-Semitism, but she insisted the freeze was ideologically driven. Using anti-Semitism as a smokescreen for an ideological assault, she wrote, "What's next?" The White House has vowed to appeal, with spokesperson Liz Houston calling the judge an activist Obama-appointed judge, and insisting Harvard has no guaranteed right to taxpayer dollars. Meanwhile, Harvard President Alan Garber welcomed the ruling, saying it validates our arguments in defense of the university's academic freedom, critical scientific research, and the core principles of American higher education. Broader implications: precedent for higher education. Other Ivy League schools like Columbia and Brown settled, instead of suing. Harvard's defiance may inspire similar institutions to fight back. Academic freedom on the line? This battle underscores the ongoing tension between free speech, university autonomy, and government oversight. Funding and research at risk. The freeze threatened countless labs and research projects, from cancer studies to quantum computing. Even with the ruling, immediate restoration of these funds remains uncertain pending appeal processes. Your takeaway. What this ruling really means. Defending academic freedom isn't just abstract, it's essential. This case shows how easily funding can be weaponized when politics trumps process. For media, for universities, for the public, today's ruling affirms that schools can't be strong-armed into ideological conformity under the guise of fighting hate. But let's be real, the fight isn't over. The appeal is just beginning, and the courtroom may be headed to the Supreme Court. If history tells us anything, it's that high-stakes university battles tend to land there. Want a deeper breakdown of those next moves or a tighter broadcast-ready version for Pulse News? Let's build it. Subscribe for more breaking news from Pulse News. Check out these related stories for more on politics and higher education. Thanks for watching. Follow Pulse News on social and don't forget to subscribe.